Hi there, I'm back to do another video for you. I was sitting here praying because I don't know if you get stuck in this loop of what am I doing wrong? How come this isn't working? So I decided to ask, well, what am I doing right? And then my cards are like, do a tarot reading for the collective to see what they're winging at. What are they overcoming? What obstacles are they breaking through? And there's a stag walking up here. In the back there, going behind the tree. There he is. So a stag is a sign of protection. So I believe I'm following my guidance. And I'm going to use the Art of Manifestation Oracle Cards deck. God and angels to cleanse and bless these cards from all past readings. I ask for protection and guidance. What is the collective overcoming? What is the collective overcoming? Spirit. What is the collective overcoming? This deck is it's large, so I struggle. Shuffling. Okay, how perfect. We're overcoming gossip and drama. Talking behind people's backs is one of the greatest producers of negative energy and the potential to affect not only individuals but entire communities. Make a choice not to involve yourself in this. This card also asks that if you're unable to find anything positive to say, then please consider saying nothing. I'm going to read from the book that came with this deck. It's card number 19. Additional messages. This card is an indication that the energy of gossip and drama is around you. It may be that people are talking behind your back and that you're finding yourself deeply affected by this. It may be that you have found yourself drawn into conversations about others and are uncertain as how to disengage without being targeted yourself. It may be that you yourself are involved in the creation of gossip and drama. This card asks you to disengage from any aspect of this kind of behavior. If someone is saying hurtful things about you or to you about others, please be thoughtful about the kind of people you are engaging with and give yourself permission to make choices as to how closely you wish to involve yourself with them. If you yourself are the instigator of gossip and drama, this card asks you to consider the impact of this. And then this other card came out. Say yes. It's card 66. What are you waiting for? The answer to your question is yes. So good. I'm on the right path. I choose not to pick up on other people's stuff. I hear stuff. Stuff comes in, but it has nothing to do with me. So I don't want to involve strangers' problems or whatever, drama or chaos or whatever. I don't want to bring that into my life. So that's how I just focus on my own problems. And hopefully, as I work through my problems, I can help somebody else to deal with their problems, to find forgiveness for whatever trauma that you've experienced in life, or situations where you may have felt ousted or targeted by groups of individuals. So that's what I do. What do you do? Walk your talk. It's card 63. Become what you believe. Are your thoughts, words, and actions in alignment with your core inner values? This card asks you to walk your talk. Become your own personal hero or heroine and step into the very best version of yourself, radiating authenticity into the world. So you're walking your talk. You're following your guides. You're listening to your instincts. Additional message for this is congruence and authenticity are words that are commonly used, and yet walking your talk and truly aligning all aspects of our lives with our core inner value can be easier said than done, particularly in the face of situations, people, and environments that hold an entirely different perspective or operate on an entirely different basis. This card asks you to align yourself with yourself, not the construction of the ego self, who feels compelled to comply with the constraints and perspectives of those around you, whether they resonate with you or not, but to align yourself with your deepest inner voice, the voice of your soul. What steps can we take? What steps can the collective take to overcome any difficulties? What steps can the collective take to overcome difficulties? What steps can the collective take to overcome difficulties? Okay, number 1 or number 4, but it's number 1. Believe in yourself. You are important. You are lovable. You are special. You are a unique and extraordinary person. Wherever you've come from, whatever has happened to you in the past, it is time to let go of any negative perceptions that you may carry about yourself. We can't live for other people. You can try. You can try and do things what other people want you to do. But in the end, who are you making happy, them or yourself? You're doing it for them. So, how are you finding happiness by making others happy? By doing what they want, or what they say you should do, or how you should do. Low self-esteem is far more common than you might believe. A great many people struggle to believe in themselves, holding deep-seated negative or limiting beliefs about themselves. These perspectives stem from earlier experiences, usually in childhood. If you have faced difficulties in your formative years, then this is completely understandable. However, it is essential in adult life that we challenge these inner beliefs and empower ourselves to move beyond these limitations. Let go of any negative perceptions that you may carry about yourself, and if necessary, seek counseling or coaching to support you in the process. So believe in yourself. You're worthy. You're smart. And then we got outcome. This card asks you not to be too attached to a specific outcome. In any new situation, the possibilities are open-ended. Anything might happen. Try not to prescribe a fixed outcome within your mind, as this may limit your availability to access the infinite scope of possibilities sent to guide you in the best possible direction. New love, card 36. The energy of new love is around you. Sometimes if we've been hurt within relationships, we retreat, afraid of being hurt again. This card brings a clear message and is an indication of your readiness to embrace love and begin a new relationship. It is safe to reach out. Leadership. We all lead by example. Our words and actions presenting a role model to everyone that we come into contact with. This card asks you to take an ownership of your personal leadership qualities and to align your thoughts, words, and actions with everything that you wish to see in the world. Sorry about that. It's 11:11. I'll take one more from the Art of Manifestation Oracle card deck. What message, Spirit, do you have for the collective? Perfect. Be your brilliant self. It's card number 3. Be great today. Be brilliant. This card asks you to get in touch with the extraordinariness of everyday living. Go about your daily life doing everything to the very best of your ability. Be extraordinary in an ordinary way. Your brilliance will radiate into the world, creating more change than you could possibly imagine. So just be yourself. As long as you're not causing harm to another person, animal, place, the earth, I think you're pretty much good to go. Like, come out of your shell. The world needs you. Competition. Summon courage and self-confidence. Tiger spirit. That girl's riding that tiger. Spirit. Good fortune. Invite magic into your life today. You got good fortune coming your way. Oh, too many. I'll take one. Potential. Think big for your future. Use your imagination. What are you working on? Spirit, guide me to the right message for the collective. What does the collective need to know? Raise your standards. Peacock. Are you second guessing yourself? Are you listening to the words of others? If they don't support you, then they're not meant to be. Well, I don't know. If they don't support you, how do you stay around people that don't support you? Right? God says to have mercy on everybody. But does that mean that you give up your life to make somebody else's life better? I love everybody equally, unconditionally. I don't care how much they shit on me. I still love them. I'm still going to live my life. You need to live your life. Follow your passion. Creative wonderment. So whatever it is you're working on, if you're being held back by outside influences, or if you feel broken, know that it doesn't last long. You know, it's okay to cry. Crying releases all the pent-up frustration, and it's a release, male or female. If it's a male, I encourage men to cry, because men are always told growing up that, you know, men don't cry. It's not, you know, you're not a man if you cry. Well, crying is a release. It's a way to get that toxic energy out of your body. And they've done studies on tears, you know. Tears that are cried out of toxicity or anger, hurt, and pain actually register as having toxic levels in it. Whereas tears from a happy tears, it's different. You can go on Google and check this all out. They've done many studies on water and how water holds energy, and we're made up mostly of water. So it's a good release, male or female. It's okay to cry. There's nothing wrong with being emotional. There's nothing wrong with being a caring person. It means you're compassionate, empathetic to other people's needs and emotions. And there's nothing wrong with that. People, it's easy to say a person's weak or naive or what's the word? Spirit, what's the word? A pushover? Easily swayed? Easily taken advantage of? I don't know if you suffer of any of that, but I'm overcoming that. I hope you're overcoming things. I wish the best for you. To whoever's reading this. Please don't want to talk anymore. That's probably it. Okay, we got call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. You are protected, so you will be safe. If you have to cut people out and you end up being on your own, I know that's a hard place to be, wondering how you're gonna make it or how you're gonna get through whatever you're going through. I find when you're on your own, you have nobody to answer to. You don't have to keep looking over your shoulder whether or not their person's gonna complain about you left your stuff out, or you left your coffee cup here, or you didn't do the dishes that day. Nobody's keeping score. At least God, Jesus, and your ancestors, they're not keeping score. If you have a down day, that's okay. There's a reason to have a down day. That down day, you may need to have a nap. And being single and living on your own, you can nap when you want, you can bathe when you want, you can eat when you want, You can go anywhere you want, when you want to. You don't have to ask anybody's permission. You don't have to, you're free. You don't have anybody looming over you, picking apart what they see as imperfections. And as far as I'm concerned with relationships, and I'm guilty of this myself from my past, you can't fix somebody else. It's not your job. It's not your job to make somebody else happy, and it's not their job to make you happy. You choose if you're happy or if you're not happy. And maybe the next person that comes along into your life that strikes, a spark of passion or love, instead of looking at the person as they need something, look at them as they're already complete. We have to stop projecting our own past trauma onto other people, our other relationships. Because if you go into it thinking, oh, shit's just gonna get all crazy, well, that's what you're gonna get. If you put in positivity, you generally get positivity back. But everybody knows negativity is easy. It's easy to be subtly judging. Subconsciously, we go out, our intentions are, yeah, I love everybody. Love everybody. And then you're an ex-friend or whatever you may see in the grocery store or on the street or whatever. And you can catch yourself picking up the old bad habits again. So I guess being mindful of your thoughts all the time is what will really help. If you manage and monitor your own thoughts and your own actions and your own energies, you're going to get back what you put out. Then we got leap. Take a leap of faith. You go first, the universe will catch you. And then we got pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So we all have a purpose on this earth. You need to find out what your purpose is, what brings you joy, and follow that. If you're doing things out of a forced nature, that comes out in the readings too, right? In your energy. If you're doing it because you love it, then it just flows easily. So I hope you enjoyed that reading today. God bless you. Have a wonderful afternoon. I love you. Take care.